Hi there folks, welcome back to Mossy Roots Farm. So we're going to be doing a little series on time versus money. What's more important, what saves you what, and why we do some of the stuff we do. So for this first video, we're going to be talking right here about my rotational grazing setup versus continuously grazed. This section here is 3/10 of an acre. It was my sacrifice paddock all winter, which is why it looks like absolute crap. But this over here has been saved. In years past, we would continuously graze all 5 or 6 acres of our pasture. And in the wintertime, that would leave us with issues because we would have cows that would much rather eat this stuff than the round bale over there that they're currently finishing up. That also allows me to graze longer in the season, which means I need less hay and I need less equipment costs because I don't have to move as many hay bales. And I can do more beneficial things with the farm land. So rotationally grazing is generally better for your land. I can't say guaranteed or all the time because someone will always point me wrong, but it's generally better for your land. But as you see here, this is amazing. This is green, this is growing. The trees are barely budding yet, which means it's barely warm enough to start growing, and this stuff looks awesome up here. And then you look at my dirt, and you say, well, why would you want that? Well, if I have 5 acres here in pasture, and that is 3/10 of an acre over there, that means that 4 acres and 7/10 look like this. So that is overwhelmingly the majority of my farm. Now, yes, you may say, well, that costs a lot of money and that's a lot of time. It does cost some money. You've now got to have extra fences with gate hooks, if you so choose. Extra T-posts with insulators. You have to have the infrastructure to be able to divide it up into these sections. You know, in years past, there was no fence down there by the barn. There was no fence dividing over there off. It was all just one big spot for all the cows to be. Well, I had to add those fences. I had to buy those T-posts and put it all up. But the time of that, the first time is the worst. After that, it's easy. There's 2 sets of plastic fence posts in that direction. Some down behind the barn down there, and then there's some over there. And with only those, oh, I'm sorry, and then there's one over there too. With all of that, it took me a half hour to put up. To put all those posts in, to put the fence up. Because I knew where they were going. I already had all the loops and hooks and stuff installed on the main fence here. And it's just single wire. So to set up in the spring and to tear down in the fall, super simple. I'll say an hour a year that I do this. Now some sections like this I will keep up all year, which is why I have permanent T-posts, because I need the cows to stay where they belong and not go into the next section or it ruins all of it. Hey, I'm YouTubing over here. Shushies. So that's why we do it. It saves us time, it saves us money, it's generally pretty fun, and it allows me more time with the cows so that they get used to me and that I can actually walk up to them and I don't need a head shoot or a lasso or tranquilizing drugs, if I pronounce that correctly. It's just really nice and simple and easy. And it benefits the soil because I've got better roots in the grasses. I've got deeper roots in the grasses. They're bigger, so there's going to be more aeration. There's diversity in there. You know, I don't just have grasses. I have some forbs. I have some, I don't call them weeds, but some folks may call them weeds because they are, quote, undesirable. But that's why we do what we do here for our cow grazing management. It allows me to have more cows on the same acreage, and it allows me to use less hay and generally fat, happy cows. These guys are coming from winter. That black cow there, I'm gonna see if I can get you a better view of him. That black cow there is a steer. He's about 2 years old. He looks very similar to our mama there that is not bred. She's going to freezer camp and so is he. But they look very similar and they are fat. I don't know how well this video will show you. They are fat cows and they've had round bales since well, I'm ashamed to say they've had round bales since like October, November. One year it was Christmas when we started feeding round bales, and I'd love to get back to that. But anyhow, I'm rambling. So I'll say this, our pasture grazing management, it's definitely saving us time and money. Wouldn't have it any other way. Absolutely love every part of it. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, you're done with the send-off? Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. You'll be seeing several more of these videos as I try and explain some of the pros and cons of the stuff I do around here, and I will definitely show you guys a mistake that I have made in the time and money category. So thank you so much. See you next time. That's what she was saying. Bye.